Good morning, class. This is your English teacher, Sanjay. I welcome you all to yet another YouTube session wherein we regularly discuss lessons from English Marigold text. Today, I've decided to take up the third unit, as you can clearly see on your screens, the third unit of English Marigold text. So this unit as well contains two lessons, class. Okay. So what are the lessons? The first one is named a smile. Okay, smile, you know, right? And then the second one is called the wind and the sun. The second one is called the wind and the sun. Okay, class, a smile is a poem, and then the wind and the sun will be a story. Okay, so without any further ado, let's begin this poem. I'll read this lovely poem for you. You all enjoy hearing. And once I'm done reading, you can restudy it on your own. Okay, so let's see what the poem has. The smile, when we smile, we tend to become happy, isn't it? So here it is. See, a little girl is smiling very happily, and she looks so happy, right? See, her face looks very bright, her eyes are sparkling, shining. So let's read the poem, class. A smile is quite a funny thing. It wrinkles up your face, and when it's gone, you'll never find its secret hiding place. But far more wonderful it is to see what smiles can do. You smile at one, he smiles at you. And so one smile makes two. Right? So lovely poem. Alright, class? It's a lovely poem. So let's read again, and I'll try to quickly explain you. Nothing much to explain, though it's simple. I'll just try and explain you what this poem is about. Okay. So what does it say? It says a smile is quite a funny thing. It wrinkles your face, isn't it? So we come across a new word called wrinkle. Let's find out the meaning of wrinkle. So wrinkle, class, may mean a slight line. Alright. A slight line. Wrinkle means a slight. Just a second, I'll just adjust the screen for you. Wrinkle means a slight line or wrinkle basically means a slight line, okay, or a fold in your skin. Clear, class? So when you laugh, you get this slight line or fold in your skin, isn't it? So that is why the poet says it's a funny thing, because it wrinkles your face, and when it's gone, you'll never find its secret hiding place. So when you stop smiling, it's not like it's hidden somewhere. It's not to be found. Okay. But far more wonderful it is. So it is described as something wonderful, something very good. Okay. To see what smiles can do. So the poet says smile can do great things. Okay. It says you smile at once, he smiles at you. And so one smile makes two. Very simple. Says to be cheerful to smile. See, basically if we smile at someone, he will also smile back at us, isn't it? See, just take a look at this little boy's picture. We also feel like laughing by looking at him, isn't it? So this shows that if somebody smiles at you, you tend to smile back. Okay, so smile is a wonderful thing, class. Let us all maintain smile. Yes. Okay. So wrinkles meaning has already been shared. These are the new words we have learned today. Secret. It's a thing you keep hidden from someone. Hiding place is a place where you hide. When do you hide? When you don't want to be seen, right? So now class, let's discuss the exercises that we have in the following exercise. It says, let's read. My grandmother has many wrinkles on her face, right? Shall I tell you a secret? So you have to read this, repeat this. Okay. My grandmother has many wrinkles on her face. You grandmothers are very old, isn't it? They are old people. They should always be loved and respected. So since they have aged and they are old, they have certain wrinkles on their body and face. Okay. So two little girls are talking. One girl says, shall I tell you a secret? Okay. So moving on, class. Reading is fun. Why is a smile a funny thing? A smile is a funny thing because you cannot find where it goes once you stop doing so. Okay. What happens when you smile at someone? Very simple. When we smile at someone, what does he do? He smiles back at us. He smiles back at us. Right. So then let's listen to a joke. There is a joke. Okay. So let's read the joke. It says, I asked my mother for 20 rupees. Okay. It says, I asked my mother for 20 rupees to see the lion jump the trees. Okay. He jumped so high, he touched the moon and never came back till the end of June. Very simple, very funny. See, so a little boy asks his mother rather, for 20 rupees. Right? Why does he ask so? He wants to see a lion jump from trees. Okay, like this, a lion. He wants to see this lion jump from tree. But what happens? This lion jumps so high, he touches the moon. Alright, he ends up touching the moon. Okay. He touches the moon and he never comes back till the end of June. So he goes there and stays there and comes back by June end. Okay. He says, can you tell a joke and make everyone laugh? Say it first in your language and then in English. Wonderful exercise, class. You can try this at home. Yeah? Try and see a language and try and see a joke rather in your language and then try to follow it or repeat it in your own language. So say aloud. I'll repeat these words. You have to read after me. Okay. I assume everyone is repeating. You ready? Yeah. Let's just highlight them for better visibility. Yeah. Trunk, sunk, junk. Okay. Then sink, think, pink, wrinkle, wriggle, ride, worry, walk, wonderful. Repeat again. Trunk, sunk, junk. Sink, think, pink. Wrinkle, wriggle, ride. Worry, walk, wonderful. Okay. So when we read W in column 3, it has no sound. It says, see, worry, walk, wonderful. Right? So look at the word talk. Here L is silent. Silent means its sound is not heard when you read it. You don't say talk. You read or pronounce it as talk. Okay, as though L is not there. Now see the silent letter in the following words aloud. What are the silent words? Let's find out. Walk. L, right? More. E. We call it more. Okay. Yeah, E is silent in more. When we talk about rap, what is silent, class? Rap. What do you think? In rap class, W is silent, and let's talk about joke. What do you think is silent? Joke. Joke. It's very simple, class. When we talk about joke, E is silent. Okay. So the silent riddle is solved now. Let's move on to next exercise. It says all the following words have an I sound that rhymes with my. Okay. All these have an I sound that rhyme with my. You ask whether you can fill in the letter and then say the words aloud. It's going to be very easy. What are they going to be? Shall we try? S M I L E smile, K I T E M I C E L I N E. What are the words, class? Smile, kite, mice, line. Right? Kite is something you fly. Mice you all know, right? Then line. Now riddle time. Riddle is kind of puzzle which you are given some clue and you ask to solve it. Okay. You ask which is the longest word in the world. Yes, class, interesting question. Which is the longest word in the world? Class, it's got a funny answer. Okay. The answer is simple. S M I L E S, smiles. Now you ask me how? I'll tell you how. One S is here, another S is here. So between these two S's, there is a mile, right? Long distance. So that is why smiles is the longest word in English. That's a funny riddle. Alright. Now let's move on. Let's write. It's about playing game, class. Play this game with your partner, close your eyes, move your finger over the page while you sing. Okay. So you are asked to do with your partner. You can all try and do it with one of your friends or one of your parent or sister if possible. Now going out during this pandemic is not possible, right? So let's see what the game is about. You asked to sing tic tac toe, round I go. If I miss, I'll take this. Okay, that's a game. So when you finish reciting the poem, you asked to stop moving your finger, open your eyes, see which letter you stop at, and then also use the clues to write the word beginning with the letter you find. Interesting game, class C. This is what you asked to use, okay? Using this song, tic tac toe, round I go, if I miss, I'll take this. As you say this, you have to stop, but your eyes should be closed, okay? It's a wonderful game, class. You can try this with your parents at home. Shall we move on? Now it's team time. Team time, usually we used to have this wonderful team times at school. Now this is not allowed, class, so you practice this at home if possible. You are asked to form a clay club in groups. Give your club a name, any name, let's say Williams Clay Club, okay, or Rams Clay Club. Alright. Take a wet slab of clay. You all know clay, right? Basically soil that can be molded very easily. You are asked to take a wet slab of clay. Use a matchstick. You all know matchstick, right? Something like this. And then it burns. Matchstick, right? You are asked to use a matchstick to write the name of your club and all the club members on it. You may have some club member, right? If you make a club, you're asked to use matchstick to write the name of all your members. Let the slabs dry. You'll have to wait for slabs to dry and then display it in classroom. Wonderful activity, actually. You may take your time and try this. Yeah. So what else do you have next? Try making different things with clay like birds, sun, and flower. Okay. You can try them. Some pottery samples are given here, as you can see. Moving on, class. What do we have here? We have a fun time activity. You asked to make some fun play with clay. Take a clay ball, use a rolling pin and roll the clay out flat. There is this clay set available these days in market which comes with a lot of colorful clays, and clay pin and everything is rolling pin and everything is available. You ask to use rolling pin and roll the clay out flat like roti and all. Okay. Then make a clay pancake. Okay. Rounded like a roti or idli, like I said. Then after this, with the help of a matchstick, you ask to draw a circle. Or use a ball to cut out a circle out of the rolled clay. Okay. Very simple, right? Use a ball to cut out a circle out of the rolled clay like this. Different expressions are given: happy, sad. Here is being put, right? Use the extra clay to make eyes, nose, ears, and a smiley or a sad face. Also try making here. It's wonderful class playing with clay. Now you won't be able, so let us hope things will get better. What else can you do to make the face colorful? What can we do to make the face colorful? I believe adding colorful clay, right? Next, there is another poem. What are you asked to do? You asked to sing with actions. Remember to keep smiling. Class, I suggest you to try and sing this on your own at home. I will just simply read it once for you so that you will find things easy back there as you are watching the video. Okay, so let me help you read. The name of the poem is If You Are Happy and You Know It. Okay, so improvise with your action. If you are happy and you know it, clap your hands. You got to clap your hands. Clear? Be ready. If you are happy and you know it, clap your hands. Wonderful. If you are happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you are happy and you know it, clap your hands. Wonderful poems, class. So whenever you're happy, clap your hand. It says repeat the rhyme with the following actions also. There is another rhyme, you asked to repeat it. What does it say? It says if you are happy and you know it, nod your head. Nod means just to move your head downward. If you are happy and you know it, stamp your feet. Stamp means to place your feet heavily on ground, right? If you are happy and you know it, say ha ha. If you are happy and you know it, do all four, right? Clap, clap, nod, nod, stamp, stamp. Clap, you all know, right? Moving two hands together, nodding. Moving your head downwards, stamp means, I said already, to keep your feet heavily on the ground. Right, class? So, what did we basically do today, class? Let's just run a quick highlight. Unit 3 was studied, a poem called A Smile was all read before you. New words were learned. Then we read some wonderful statements. We learned words like wrinkle. Then we followed it up with some more question and answer. We listened to a funny joke, right? Then as we moved on, we learned how to say words aloud. Words like trunk, then sunk, think, wriggle, walk, wonderful, right, pink, junk, etc. Then we learned a few things about silent letters. After that, filling up words with letter I and then reading. We had a riddle time also, wherein we found longest word in English. Then we read about playing a wonderful game which you can try at home. And then team time came where we talked and learned about clay games, fun time. And then finally we read another poem called If You Are Happy and You Know It. We learned how to clap, how to note, and how to stamp our feet, right? And to smile at the same time. Finally, there is this let's practice. So what is let's practice class? It's about improving your handwriting. See, there is this page dedicated towards improving your handwriting. So write in very neat, clean handwriting. Okay, the first word is one, so I'll just do the first one for you. WON. So write better than this. Okay, man got slightly longer. So class, with this we come to conclusion of today's lesson. Thank you everyone for joining in, watching it. So let's wind up the class here. Thank you everyone. Have a great time. Bye bye.